So, uh, I had a meeting with these guys, right? Most random meeting ever. Let's just say I wasn't meant to be there, but I was. I was just there. I
Okay.
just happened to be with somebody that was called in, and um, I was dragged into it.
Okay.
I I told Skullboy or Blue Knight or what do you call him,
Mr. Blue?
Mister Blue, um, the man of many faces, or the Faceless, as people know him.
Yes.
He brought up the fact that I wasn't meant to be at the meeting. And I told him, hey, you and I, we've worked together before, or rather, I've worked for you before, and I've been discreet. I haven't said anything. This guy's warned me before, left me little clues as to, if I open my mouth to the wrong people that ain't involved,
Mm.
then certain things are gonna happen. Now,
Why
I
is he
told him
telling
that,
us?
and he said, "It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that you're discreet, because your friends in the north ain't."
Mm.
So something happened. Something in the north happened where they broke his trust in some way, shape, or form.
Wait, didn't Speedy talk about this?
And I don't know. I haven't I
I don't remember
haven't
Speedy
asked.
mentioning this.
I don't know if I should. So then he brings this up. Don't involve anybody from the north, right?
That makes a
And I'm
lot more
thinking,
sense.
okay, I know exactly why, because he doesn't trust them.
I remember Speedy
And
being
that's why I
like,
didn't question
I don't
him
know if we should bring
right there
in
on the
Larry.
spot. Maybe you
We're
had,
going to bring in
maybe you
Larry,
wanted to
but if the
question him, right?
Faceless don't like it, then we'll just have him be out. But I don't think they knew, or they just don't
I don't know what to
care.
fucking do.
I remember him mentioning
I
that.
think that's beyond our reach, right? I mean, it's a bridge between the north and them.
I mean, an issue they had with the North, an individual.
Come on, speak plainly. I don't know what the you're talking about.
Well, uh, the truth is, I don't have all the context, but I do know they didn't like Larry, or they were questioning Larry or something. It was something that I don't have any context of. All I know is that's what I was told. So, if that's the case, then I guess it's a good thing. But if that's not the case, and it kind of sounds like it's not, because if these guys are all knowing, then they would know. Maybe they're still grouping it up. Snitch gang. Who knows, man? One person says something.
Yeah.
You kind of group everyone else in it. So
That's exactly it. Like, these guys, they probably know we're having this conversation now. Who knows if Frank's is bugged or whatever, or I don't know.
yeah,
All right, but
that's
Larry was a
why
problem, and
I'm no part of that shit. That's right.
just to be clear,
Yeah. How your job went, my job was like a melting pot. I just kind of happened to be the only member of Cyprus that was in on one of my jobs, and then I couldn't make it to the other one, so I had Zeke go in my stead and represent. And the job went successfully for both of us. So I got no problem bringing in other people to this. But there's two sides of that. One side is I don't want them getting in and then either ruining it for themselves and casting this negative reputation, but I also don't want them to get involved and be at risk. But I do want them to be involved because I like the job, and I know they'll like the job. But the thing is, if we do this, heads up, against other crews, it's going to be a slaughter fest. It's going to be a slaughter. And we probably won't get it done. Does that mean I'm not down to do it? No. I'm still down to do it. I'm very curious on Thursday, an hour before, to see who else is there.
I mean, what other crews could
I mean, like I said, every crew you can think of. I mean, someone from each crew I've met during these jobs, exchanged phone numbers, all hopped on the same radio, and got to work together. You know, attack Apaches flying over, taking those out together. Like, when I was telling you, you know, I gotta go and be busy for a little bit. That was the shit.
Right. You're talking people we know, yeah? People that
we see on
other gangs and shit?
Exactly.
Jesus. Now you got $1.5 million on the line. You know how greedy are people in this city.
Exactly. So I'm very curious to see how it's going to go down. I mean, cash is king. Cash is going to speak to all of us. But at the same time, I wonder if they're going to lay down their arms. Not everyone's going to go for the throat, man. Everyone is. Unless you strike a deal in 50-50 the group. Even then, people might try to backstab you. But I don't think they will, though. I think they know this is something bigger. Because no one wants to be the group that fails in this. If you're the sole group that fails in this, you might not get that call back. You might not get that re-up. And a lot of people are... Darkstone, a private military group, has one of our assets captured and is trying to hold him. Oh, you can't see it. Let me read it for you. In the top left corner, there is a snake slithering. Of each page, of each corner of the page, there are snakes slithering. At the front of the book, it's more of a folder, really. It has the Faceless logo. And it says Faceless under the logo. The logo consists of an owl sitting on the perch, but the perch is a quarter crescent moon, a half crescent moon. But within this moon, or the moon is within an eye, an eyeball. And the eyeball is kind of like the all-seeing eye with eyelashes above. Above that is a snake. Below that is the word Faceless. All-seeing owl, OVO, Faceless. Now I open the folder. In the top left circled, it says go loud, all caps, or go quiet. Intercept protocol, Blackwell, written in red. Under it, details, smaller font. Under that, in caps, same size font as details. Dark stone. No more caps. A private military group has one of our assets captured and is trying to hold him for ransom. Caps again. Dark stone. Lowercase, is a private military syndicate, unregistered, mercenary-based movement, tactical knowledge of city escape routes. Space, engage with caution. These are not amateurs. Space, mission, space, locate and intercept a dark stone, all caps, lowercase, convoy, transporting asset Victor Blackwell before he is extracted from Los Santos. Written. Very tiny, very, very tiny. I need a monocle to read this. It's in cursive, written in red. Quoted, power isn't taken. It's given to those who can control the chaos. In shadows we operate. In silence we strike. End quote. Whole bunch of scribbles. This shit. Scribbles, and it looks like someone was losing their mind. Developed dementia. Made an art piece every year. As the years progressed, the dementia took over. and they lost all their art skills. Next page. There is a full view picture of Los Santos, the island, with 4 locations circled, one of which being Fort Zancudo. A smaller location being circled just north of that, just north of the bridge, north of Fort Zancudo, right by that restaurant. Leading into north, wherever the f it's called. Another place circled is Grapeseed. No, scratch that. Sandy Air Base. Another place circled. I know this place. A little squiggly on the way to Palomino. What beach is that? A little beach, you know it. East.
Yeah. It's
You know the
Estancia
one.
Beach.
That's the one. That is all that is in the... Oh, never mind. Page 3. I didn't realize there was multiple pages. I'm looking at multiple cars here, multiple pictures, Polaroid pictures. One of a black SUV. Toyota 4Runner looks like all blacked out, kitted out completely. It's got a roof rack. It's got an extra cover on the side railings, on the front bumper as well. I'm looking at her armored... the car that Lang used to have, the SUV, it looks like an armored version of that. All blacked out, matte black. Those are the 2 cars. Kitted out with giant headlights as well. More cursive writing. Can't read that shit. Next page. Lethal force is permitted. Blackwell must be recovered alive. Do not fail. End with OVO owl with some sort of spider sense tingling because there's a circle around its head. As if it knows I'm watching, as if it knows I'm looking at it, speaking about it to you as we speak. I'm putting it down out of fear. That is the book. We have time.
We have time. Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, think about it. Thursday. I think it's Eastern. It's got to be Eastern, right? 5 p.m. Eastern doesn't make sense if it'd be 5 PST.
I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I don't remember. Hopefully, I have that guy's phone number, Mr. Blue, saved in my phone as Crazy Taxi. I don't know why, but I'm glad I remembered because I was very confused when I got a phone call from Crazy Taxi. I think I was in my taxi car for the first time when he called me, and I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, wow.
Memories. Well, we'll find the time. We still got the dinner on Thursday. We got to find a time for that as well. This obviously takes priority, but we'll figure that out.
We got to get LeBron James to show up.
We need LeBron James. Oh, you know what I was thinking? Did we talk about this when we took Sneaky hostage? I kind of want him to come up, like to pull up. Sorry, I just wanted to snap my fingers. I wanted him to pull up to the dinner. Maybe like with a bomb. Or maybe like we supply him with a bomb in front of everyone. You know? And they're like, what the I think we did talk about this.
No, we did. Yeah. He would go to the meeting and show everybody just to one up them, you know?
Yeah. And then he'll say like something like, thank you, Harry Brown. And then he'll leave. Yes. We got to get crazy. Is Joe Goldblum? Oh. Brother, what?